What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. Tyler's Talking RC. Just got a quick one for you today. Nothing too crazy. Looks like we got a bit of a full weekend coming up, so I'll just go over that real quick. So we do have Supercross Sunday, which is going to be the major event for the weekend. Justin currently building the track, getting it ready to go. By the time you see this, it may even be ready to go. Current plan is to not race Friday because it looks like we're still going to be putting the pipe down, getting it together. So the track will remain closed through Friday as of right now, just to get it preparation, because it's supposed to rain pretty good tomorrow, so we're not sure how that's going to throw off our schedule, so we're just rolling with it. So that'll leave Saturday open for practice all day, ideally. So we're not getting rid of any practice or anything. We're just trying to maintain the track the best we can for the Sunday event. So Saturday should be practice, and then Sunday the event. 9 o'clock open, 11 o'clock start. Fairly standard stuff for the Sunday event, so it should be pretty good. The track is looking sick. Justin built some wicked jumps out there, like using all the dirt. It's pretty insane, the jumps out there.
I haven't seen it yet either.
Yeah, you have to come out.
I gotta look at it before I leave.
Look at it. By the time you're seeing this again, you may even be pictures up and stuff like that. But that's looking sweet. So that's Sunday. Saturday, we're actually having a little bit of a bash day prior to the race. The track will stay closed, no bashing on the racetrack, because Justin will lose his mind.
That might be worth seeing.
But behind the track, as usual, we're going to set up some big kickers and just kind of bash around. Probably like 11 to 3-ish, give or take. Obviously, you want to hang out and beat your car longer. I'm not going to stop you. So 11 to 3, kind of the time slot for that, just kind of hanging out, having fun in the afternoon. So that's the bash day. And then also on Sunday, we got rock crawling going on the outdoor track in the woods. Separate event from, obviously, the dirt racing. Those guys run it back there. I think they usually start signing up about 9 o'clock or so, and usually try to wrap up signups around 11 or 12 or so. So try not to be too late, otherwise it just drags kind of late into the day because it's kind of a long course. So that is crawling Sunday, dirt racing Sunday, bashing Saturday. Friday night will just be indoor carpet, and dirt track will be closed. So that's just my weekend update. And I had a couple products to talk about, but I don't know if you want to talk first before we do products. It's up to you.
Yeah, so
Been holding out on me over here about something.
I was talking with Bob Smith Sunday, just about how the JC race was fun and it was nice hanging out with him and Steve, and he sends me a link. He's like, "You really ought to think about doing this race."
What,
Yada yada yada. Guess I'm going to Ohio.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
When is that race again?
It's literally the first like 3 or 4 days of December. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a little ways off. That's pretty cool.
It is. It's plane tickets were easy to get.
To Cleveland, Ohio, in the middle of the winter.
Yeah, I was surprised. There was plenty of seating.
It's not a hot destination in December.
No, apparently not. I need to go somewhere and get shot. What's on my agenda? What's on my list?
From what I understand, aside from the RC racing, it's quite a lot of tourist attractions to hang out and do while you're there. Very sarcastic, obviously.
Yeah.
I've heard there's nothing.
I will not be getting a rental car. I will be taking a taxi to the hotel and then back to the airport.
Yeah.
But the more I dug into it, like Dakota's signed up, Dakota Fenn, as if he and I are on a first name basis, because that's right.
Yeah, I believe it.
Ryan Cavallari is signed up. There's a bunch of Madness names. Smith is going. AC is going. So it should be fun. It's cool that so they have like 80 pit spaces on the floor, like in the ballroom area where they hold the race, but then you can pit in your room.
Yeah, they got it like on the TVs and stuff in there, right?
Yep, they're 2-room suites, so you basically, they have like a office table, so you can set up in there. You're in your room. You got the TV. Everything's, it's almost as good as having a camper.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, I'm like super excited. I signed up for 2-wheel 17.5 and 4-wheel 13.5, the normal stuff. And
is it your first travel race?
Ever?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty awesome.
I have never left the grounds of RCMadness, so
definitely need the race report on that one. But we got a ways because that's December. When in December? Beginning, you said?
1 through 4.
Okay, so the
Yeah.
beginning.
So
of the
I have enough time to figure out what motors I'm going to run, do a little bit of test and tune here on
it's carpet?
on tires. It's carpet. I guess they run the black
Like the on-road carpet.
ozite or whatever they call it.
So that's the carpet that we got back there.
Right. So
Which is super high grip until it starts wearing out, which happens very quickly. This is why we don't use it on our off-road trip.
within days or within weeks?
Well, they used that same carpet when they went to Florida, and it was smoked by the end of the week.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so I will be bringing you a variety of tires. I heard that the JC Fuzz Bites were the hot ticket last year.
I can believe that because it's not really a hook and loop carpet.
There's no depth.
It's like felt.
Yeah. So you don't want a super tall tire. You want something tiny that's
We
gonna.
tried quite a few pieces of that when we first got it and put some on the jumps out here, and they were smoked after the first layout. We did put them on. Wow. We couldn't use them anymore. We had to. It holes right through it. There's not really a backing on it.
Yeah.
So when it wears a hole through it, it's a hole through it.
Yeah. There's a lot more rules than I'm used to. Max voltage is basically like it's 8.41. If you're above 8.44, you don't get to run your qualifier.
It's 841 or 844.
It's 841. If you're above that, you can step out of line and burn it off. But if you're above 844,
you're done.
They send you back to your pit for that round. You've got to have shock tower covers. You've got to have chassis protectors, which is why I asked you if you could.
That's all to preserve the carpet.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So
we worked that out.
It'll be interesting. Should be cool. It'll be an adventure.
Yeah, we'll have to get the race report on that one. I know there's quite a few guys around here going.
Yep.
It's usually a pretty good race. I know quite a few guys went last year.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I was impressed because when you sign up, it gives you Scotty Ernst's email, and he's the guy that runs the whole show. And I was like, I had questions, so I emailed him. Dude wrote back within 2 hours. And it wasn't just yes or no answers. Like, it was a nice response. He took the time. He was like, if you have more questions, send me your cell phone number. I'll give you a call. So,
No kidding.
pretty impressed.
That's awesome.
Hopefully the weekend goes well.
Yeah. Well, drop a comment. Let us know if you're headed to Cleveland too. Tyler P's going to be there. Big name, big sponsored driver.
At least that's what my T-shirts say.
Is there two separate classes like the JC
They
race?
didn't do that like the JC race. It's basically you have a controlled tire class, and then you have the pro class, which is open tire. So I just did pro class, so I can bring shoeies, I can bring JC tires. And the other thing is if you run the controlled tire class, they have to be purchased on site.
Gotcha.
And I just didn't feel like sitting in my room huffing fumes, trying to glue up tires and doing all that stuff. So I want to huff fumes because I want to huff fumes, not while
from now to December, Tyler's going to be packing his bags on and off, trying to figure out what he can get on a plane, what he can't.
Oh, it's not. So I'm FedExing my stuff.
Just mailing, skipping.
I'm gonna. I already called the hotel.
I could feel Tyler's anxiety and stuff about going through check-on with all of his stuff.
It's not gonna happen.
Just walking on with a backpack.
Sir, is this a gun? Nope, it says Sanwa. Sanwa doesn't make guns.
Yeah.
Are these mortar rounds? Nope, they're motors.
Pretty much. I can just see your anxiety just going.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through with my clothes, and maybe I'll put tires in my carry-on bag. Well, no, I think you have to do your batteries. So I'll hand carry my batteries.
Well, I guess you can FedEx your batteries now.
I probably could. I guess if I'm gonna lose one thing, I might as well lose all of it.
Yeah.
FedEx can buy me brand new equipment.
It's not really. Yeah, you kind of need all of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you FedEx the car and the radio, and all you have is the batteries.
Yeah, I'm still hosed.
Doesn't matter.
So yeah, so that's kind of the excitement on my end.
That's a good move.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. So we'll definitely have more info on that. We'll probably talk about it before and after too.
Yeah. Carpet off-road. I think it's carpetoffroad.com if you want to look into the race.
Yeah, I would imagine sign up fairly quick because it's a fairly popular race, and I would imagine they have some kind of limit on it.
So the hotel block is full.
Oh, okay.
You can probably get arrangements elsewhere in the area and then drive to the facility every day, or they may have non-reserved block rooms at the normal price.
Yeah, I want to say it's definitely one of the biggest events of the year, RC related. I hear about it every year. Never been, but I definitely know a lot of people that do.
I was going to offer you to come with me and document the whole thing, but I figure that's kind of a snoozer for you.
For your Tyler P. tell-all later on.
I mean, it's a story. People are always putting their adventures online.
Well,
but it's going to be a pretty low-key adventure. It's not like we're going to be hitting the bar scene in the evenings.
yeah, nah, I don't know. So we'll think about it. Maybe if I get a camper.
Ouch.
But anyway, that's pretty cool. So we wanted to talk about a couple little things that we got here. These these little puppies came in. Oh, there you go. That's the box there, which I wouldn't read into too much.
Oh,
come to find out,
there's some of the best instructions I've ever read.
I'll let Tyler read. Hold on, we'll read the box in a second.
Get to the essentials.
I'm gonna show you this real quick then. So these are new soldering irons. They're pretty cool. So they're just regular 110 watt. They just plug in, and then there's actually a little. Let's focus up. There's a little screen right here. Shows you the temperature on off, temperature up and down. Tip comes out like a regular one. Comes with a replacement tip. Again, just regular wall plug it in, turn it on, heats up. Heats up pretty quick too. And I did use this one, and you see the solder on the, it's not gonna focus, but you get the point. I used this one a little bit earlier, and it was just as good, if not better, than there's a regular whole unit that we use.
Right.
And
that's all that goes in your gear bag.
Yeah, and they're about 45 bucks. So a regular one with the power supply, the whole show is going on pretty close to 100 bucks now, I'd say.
And it's a lot heavier.
Yeah, so this is definitely convenient. And if you had an extension cord, you can run it out a little ways and solder something a little further away, which is kind of nice. But the box, all right, sorry for that blip. The camera decided it needed a break. And it does not tell me when the battery's gonna die, it just dies. So that's fun. So there's gonna be a little edit there, but you guys get it. So where we was Tyler was about to read the, it's not really instructions, it's just the
cautions, it's warnings.
The caution on the back of the soldering iron, which is pretty hilarious. The soldering iron itself works very well, and it's a good product, but the English translation from the Chinese language,
it's perfectly done,
is a little rough.
It loses nothing in the translation.
But it's comedy gold, so here we go.
For instance, for those of you interested in this fine device, do not operate nearby the Tinder. So apparently if you have that dating app on your phone, there's something about the way that the two interact, so don't do that.
Tinder's bad.
Let's see here. Do not operate in damp place. So,
solid advice, I guess.
You know, it can be. Oh, yeah, come on in, Olin.
Perfect.
Yeah, come on in. We're not filming a thing at all.
Come in.
Come on in.
It's alright.
Diva. Better never than late.
This is gonna be part of it. Get in here.
Yep. Yeah. This is happening. Come on.
We're reading.
I didn't know you guys started.
Nah, it's fine, dude.
Listen, we've already had a few malfunctions. Don't even worry about it. People, come and sit down. We're reading the catch Olin up for those of you who are watching who just don't even worry about it. All right,
dude,
so
you're part of the show.
We're talking about our new soldering irons here.
They're pretty cool.
They're pretty cool. But
what's even better? You want to go ahead and read me the last warning at the bottom there?
Olin has no idea about it.
Yeah, this is totally coming in cold.
This one?
Just that last one.
Do not place it in a position which children are easy to touch.
Okay? So, that's what we're working with. Don't place it in a position where the children are easy to touch.
No,
words to live by.
Not where the children are easy to touch. Which
position
children
which children are easy to touch. Well, I don't know which children.
But I'm like, okay.
You need to buy one of these just to have that box in your possession.
So,
but that's the worst child label.
Do not strike soldering iron violently. Avoid damage.
Do people really do that?
And then, doesn't it, it has the warning about this. Do not touch the heating iron.
Solid advice.
Again, do not operate near the tinder. Do not operate near the tinder, Olin.
That's where I do my best soldering.
Right near
when you're on Tinder?
Yeah, next to the Tinder.
Posting your duck face photos.
Yeah.
And my booty shots.
And we're officially off the rails.
Great product, but the caution could have used just a little bit of a proofread.
Oh wow.
So worth it,
But basically, don't touch it, and don't touch children with it, and don't solder near flammable things. So that's it. But, oh yeah, last thing here, Tyler. I almost forgot, because all the fun things happening today. We have a bit of a sticker giveaway, is what I call it here. But basically, we are giving away a Sen F250 truck, and by which I mean you basically. Oh my God, Owen's coming in with his ringer. So basically, the Sen truck, you buy a $5 sticker.
I'm fired.
RCMadness $5 sticker here, and you get entered a chance to win the Sen F250. And you can buy as many stickers as you want, and your name gets put into a basket, and it's a giveaway. So $5 per sticker enters chance to win the Sen F250 going on in the store right now.
Stickers are sweet.
It's a sticker giveaway for reasons that I can explain to you in person. But come down, truck is going to be given away, and you get a. Man, it's not that great of a sticker, but it's something.
Hey, it's an RC Madness sticker. It's worth having.
So I got a question about this.
So we're back.
Lean in. You're like we got like your arm and your shoulder.
Sorry. So I have a question about this. Most soldering irons have a fan to keep the boards cool, even though you're using, iron, whatever.
No fan in a soldering iron.
Some of them do. They have like a little fan in the back that cools them or whatever.
It doesn't need it.
It doesn't.
It runs on magic.
I know, but how's this gonna keep it from over? Because normally the boards and stuff are not near the soldering iron. It's away at the end.
Yeah,
of the cord.
in the control box.
Right. So how is that gonna keep that from?
I don't know. I didn't make it.
You'll have to buy one and find out.
I just use it.
I have one. That, it's a different brand, but it's the same idea.
Right.
Probably made in the same factory in China. The handle, the grip, none of that gets hot.
Really?
So whatever's going on, it's happy with.
It's basically just a dead short on a ceramic rod on the inside of that.
Yeah.
That controls the heat. And basically you just regulate the voltage going to that rod with
By
the buttons. Then that controls the temperature.
Yep.
It's just generally you needed a power supply in order to generate enough constant voltage for it, but
This thing is see-through, right?
yeah. Well, it's just transparent, but there's a little screen that is projected right here that shows the temperature.
Gotcha.
When you plug it in.
Yeah.
All right, I know I'm late to the.
No, you're right on time.
Party.
We're only 3/4 of the way done. I ain't worry about it. But I think that is about wrap it up for today, honestly. I think we've just about said everything I need to say. You?
Can I do the outro? This concludes the Tyler's Talk RC Dumpster Fire podcast. Thanks for tuning in.
Dumpster fire.
See you next week.